Welcome back to Bloom Album, and today we're gonna be doing a video with our kitty cat. We're gonna do the pet Q&A tag thing, and basically where we answer questions about our cat. And we woke him up from a nap just for this, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, come on. I don't have it. It's not actually treats. They're just food. We made another treat, so we're just using these as replacements. My sister actually made this. We're gonna start off with a little like story behind him and how we got him and stuff like that. So this was how many years ago? 4 years ago?
Almost 4. His birthday. Oh
yeah.
Is that one of the questions?
Well, yes, kind of.
No, but his birthday is on August 15th, and he's turning it soon. So yes. He's basically 4 years old now.
I don't know when this video is gonna be up, so it's either gonna be almost his birthday or
after.
Yeah, past his birthday, and he's gonna be 4 years old. 4 years old with us here and 4 years old in like Earth. So yeah, basically 4 years ago, well, a lot before that, we've always wanted a cat. We had a cat. She was a little calico. I don't know if I can, but I might insert a picture of her maybe. But she looked like a little calico and she was very adorable. Her name was Kisses. And basically, he's so cute. So we had her, and then we had to give her away because of some reasons. And basically, oh, he's already. Okay, so basically, yeah, and it's so hard to concentrate.
I'll feed him while you tell him.
Okay. Ever since I was really sad and I really wanted another cat. So I kept asking my parents and they kept putting it off. They kept saying no and no. And so occasionally I would ask God and be like, God, I really want a cat. But, you know, just occasionally. And then we moved to another house, another apartment. And then I kept asking my parents. And I said no, maybe when we have our own house. And then we moved to our own house, and I was like, okay, can we at least have a cat now? And they're like, maybe not. And then, all of a sudden, when we moved in, these little mices decided to move in too with us. Little mices, and yeah. And my parents didn't like that the little mices wanted to move in with us. They didn't want them as little neighbors. So then my dad was like, you know what, do you guys want a cat? And we're like, yeah, we want a cat. He's like, okay, then I've been thinking about it because, you know, he didn't want rats in our house and everything. And, you know, when there's cats around in the house, they all go away. And so we got him. And then he said, okay, but we have to keep praying for one. But we have to make sure that he's a kitten. And it's a boy, and that's basically all we want. That he's a kitten and that he's a boy. So then, one day, since we had just moved in, we needed like furniture and stuff like that. So we went to Bob's Furniture, and I got some. We
furniture,
basically kitchen. I guess it was. And then after that, which was weird for me, I feel like because whenever my mom and dad do errands like that, they usually never take us, like, at all. So it was, like, fun for us, too, because it was, like, you know, and different.
Bob's.
Yeah.
They have, like, this whole food station and snacks and stuff.
So we went to eat. He's
just staring at us. He's like, I want more. Please give me more.
He's so cute. He's like, I want more. And then right after that, my dad said, okay, we're going to go home now. So then we were in the car, and then I saw him turning to this cat. What was it?
It was like
An adoption
a shelter.
Yes, an adoption shelter thing. And then I was like, where are we? And then he turned into the parking lot. I was like, why are we here? And he's like, we're gonna look for a cat. We're gonna go look for a cat. And then we got so surprised. And my mom looked at him like,
are you crazy?
yeah. And then he's like, yeah. And then he said, we're only getting one if they have kittens and if they're a boy. And we're like, okay. So we went in, and in a little cage all by himself.
He was terrible.
He was so cute. He was
3 months old.
He was 3 months old when we first saw him, when we adopted him. And so we saw him and we fell in love with him, and he is so cute.
There was some other cats in there.
Yeah, and they were also adorable. I wish I could have adopted all of them, but we only went for one.
He was the only kitten. The
Yeah.
rest were about like a year.
Yeah,
So.
we really wanted a kitten because my dad said that he wanted a kitten. That way we can train him to do the stuff that we want him to do and the things that we don't want him to do. And that way he can get used to it. And yeah, I'm glad we did that because the only home he has ever had for 3 months was a shelter, so he didn't have any other owners other than us. So basically that's how we adopted him, and that's his story. And then he came into our little home and he was so happy. Literally the first thing he did when he came home and we got him out of the cage was just run around everywhere all crazy, and it was so cute. And so that's his story. Now we're gonna answer some questions that I got from Google. So what is your pet's name? And his name is Spot, because he's all white, but he has it used to be black. He has a little spot here on the top. It used to be black, but now since he's a little older, it's gray. And I feel like it's about to disappear, and it makes me so sad looking back.
Oh my goodness, it is kind of disappearing. Only the
it's
front part
disappearing.
show.
Yeah, it's disappearing basically. So it's basically disappearing, and it's so sad because whenever I look back to his old pictures when he was a little kitten, his spot was so black and dark, and now I'm like, oh, he's getting old. It's so sad. So yeah. How did you come up with the name?
So we were in the car. After my dad filled out all the papers and stuff, we were in the car because we couldn't get them. We got him 4 days later when we adopted him. Mm-hmm. So we were in the car. We had to go back home, and then we were like, what are we going to name him? And so we were coming up with all these names. Some of them were like Oreo, Buddy, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Snowflake or Snowball.
Yeah.
That.
And then my brother's like Spot, because he has a big spot on his forehead, and we're like, yeah, let's name him that. That's the best name we could come up.
Yeah, and since it was my brother, we were like, why not? No.
Yeah.
So, how old is your pet? Well, like we said, he's turning 4 years old in human years. And what is your favorite thing to do with your pet?
There is no favorite thing since he usually is outside. But during the winter, we do like playing with him a lot.
Yeah, he loves playing. He also likes sleeping with him, like taking naps, occasional naps, and like teaching him how to do tricks and stuff like that. Those are all fun. He's slobbering. Does your pet know any tricks? And he does know quite a bit of tricks. But basically what he can do, he can paw, like give us his paw. He can also go like, whenever we put our hand like this, he can go up. Wait, let me see if I can do it. And then up, up, up. Good boy. And then he can also, what else can he do? He can paw. Oh yeah, he can sit.
Right now he's already sitting down, but
Yeah, he can paw.
He can also turn around.
Paw? Good boy! He did it. Yeah, so he can do like quite a few tricks. Okay, what is the hardest thing about being a pet owner?
Well, caring for a cat isn't, I wouldn't say it's that hard like caring for a dog. But usually the hardest thing is like, it's not that hard. But like cleaning his litter box.
Yeah, like basically doing the basic chores. I guess it's a little hard. And it's a big responsibility because you need to make sure that they're nice and healthy and safe. And that, you know.
He is an indoor cat, so he's less work. But if you have an outdoor cat, he's less work. But if you have an indoor cat, it's more work because you need to have stuff for him to run around. You have to have a lot of space in your house and like big cat trees and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You need to keep them entertained to let out a lot of their energy out. And yeah, so, oh wait, yeah. What is the hardest thing about you? And what is the most rewarding?
Having a pet, and they're so adorable.
Yeah, and their love for you is so amazing. Even though a lot of people think that cats are like really mean and they like look down to their owners, but I feel like I don't know, once you get to know a cat, you can really tell that he really do love you a lot. Like sometimes when me and my sister just yell for like no reason, he's like the first one to get up and see what's wrong with us, even though there's nothing wrong with us. And it's so cute and adorable because one time my sister yelled and then we were like, what's wrong? And then Spot was literally taking a nap and just ran up here just to see what my sister was doing. And it was so cute. Okay, and what is the best thing about your pet? So there's that he runs. And then the best thing is that he has 2 different colored eyes. So one of them is blue, the other one is more greenish yellowish. It's so cool. And yeah.
That's what makes him different from other cats.
Yeah, and he's really good at taking showers. So whenever we have to take him a shower, since he's all white, then sometimes he looks really, really dirty. So we have to take him a shower. And he
stays still.
Yeah, he stays still. He doesn't meow. We can tell that he doesn't like it like at all. But he still stays there and he's really obedient. And it's really nice. And then number 9, what is your pet's favorite food?
He likes wet food.
And his treats, his temptations.
Temptation treats?
Yeah. But we ran out of them, so we're gonna buy some for him for his birthday. We're gonna buy him some wet food. He loves any type of wet food. As long as it's wet, it's good for him. And number 10, what does your pet like to play?
He likes to play. Sometimes this is his favorite thing to play. I mean, like, he used to have his favorite toy. He would like to play with it all the time since he was a kitten. He would like to play with it, but sadly, he lost it, or my mom probably sucked it up in the vacuum.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that anymore. But sometimes I like to hide behind the couches and stuff. I kind of pop out my head and go back in, pop out, and then he just goes down with his wide eyes.
Yeah.
And then he tries to catch me and stuff. I like playing that too. He also has a lot of toys. So he doesn't really like the toys, but sometimes he does play with them. But yeah.
His favorite toy was a little mouse, a little brown mouse. And it was so adorable. I got him like 10 for Christmas, his first year with us. And he loved them so much, I think because they had catnip in them. But he lost a lot of them. And only one of them survived. And every single time he wanted to play, he would always bring it to us and just drop it on the floor in front of us and look at us like if he wants to play. And it was so cute. And then we would play catch with him. And yeah. But he lost it. Or probably he has it very hidden somewhere. Because cats tend to do that. Whenever they really like something, they tend to hide it somewhere just to keep it safe. Yeah. And so that's basically all the questions. Since this is supposed to be like a tag video, we're supposed to tag someone to do it with us. So any of you guys that are watching this could do it. And it's really cute. So, you know, that's spot for you guys. He's over there licking himself right now. That's something that cats love to do. In case you didn't know that. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye, Mark. I love you.